Hello everyone and welcome to Sinful Gaming. I hope you're all doing well, I hope you're all staying safe, and most of all, I hope you're all fighting that war against the grey. Today's video, we're going to talk start collecting Warhammer Age of Sigmar Warcry, and today we're going to take a look at how to start a Nurgle Rotbringer's Force in Warcry, that is the Mortal Nurgle, using the Wurmspat box set from Warhammer Age of Sigmar Underworlds. Now, where you are in the world, this box set may be currently in range rotation, may be unavailable to you. You might be able to find this online or at a local store that may still have them in stock, or indeed, you could quite easily go make these miniatures yourself and make some counts as miniatures if that's what you want to do. Regardless, this is a great way to start. If you want to make some counts as miniatures, you could easily build these out of a box of Putrid Blight Kings. We've got a little bit of converting. You easily make your own fecular flyblown out of them, and the other two should be pretty easy to make as well. But with this, we're going to talk about what comes inside the box set here, talk about these miniatures, what they can do on the tabletop that's special for the Wurmspat. We'll then take a look at some other units we can use to expand upon these after getting this box set, and then finally finish off with a little sample 1000 Renown Warband for you to use as some inspiration for creating your own Warband for the Wurmspat. So with that said, we have Fecular Flyblown. She is the leader option for us. She's pretty cool. 28 wounds, toughness 4, which is pretty solid for a wizard. She's got her nice 3 to 7 inch range zappy zap, like most wizards. 2 attacks, strength 3, 6 on the damage there. And also 2 attacks at strength 3, 3 attacks at strength 4, 4 on the damage in close combat. On top of this, she has the Mystic keyword with the Black King of Nurgle, meaning she's got all those cool abilities she can already do, much like the Chaos Rotbringer Sorcerer. And then she's got her own one, which is Draw Upon Retchling's Power, which is the little, demon cat you can see at her feet there. A fighter can only use this ability once per battle, and she literally sucks out its last form, all chaosy. This fighter can make a bonus attack action that has the Blast Rune mark, so gets an extra shot out of her mystical little magic bolt. Now, joining her, we have 2 Putrid Blight Kings in the form of Gulgoch the Butcher, that's the guy with the 2 hand weapons, and then we have Sepsimus Plaguesworn, who is the guy with the big spear. Now, both of them are slightly better than your average Putrid Blight King, and they both have an extra wound there. Both toughness 4. Now, you've got with Gulgoch the Butcher, 4 attacks at strength 4, 4 on the damage, and he also can control some beasts, which is pretty cool. So he's got that nice beast rune mark there, which is really, really cool. And then he's also got Sepsimus as well, 3 attacks, strength 4, 5 on the damage. So a high crit value on Sepsimus with that giant spear he's rocking there. All in all, this is a pretty solid warband, You've got a lot of wounds on the table, decent toughness all round, toughness 4 on everyone, and you've not even got any warriors on the shield. These guys are going to be hard to take down and can pack a punch. If they can get some way to get more crit spiking and get more attacks, they are definitely a warband to be feared. And so, where to look next? Well, obviously, if you have had to build your Fecular Flyblown and the Wurmspat out of a Putrid Blight Kings box, then you've still got a couple of Putrid Blight Kings left in there, so why not add them to your force? Putrid Blight Kings can come in a variety of different forms. Their blighted weapons are the stock standard sort of profile for them, though you can choose to go with a couple of other weapon options. I really do like the Icon Bearer. I think he's one of the interesting options you can take for the Putrid Blight Kings. He's going to give you some extra cool abilities, which is really nice. Going to give you that Icon Bearer Blighted Weapon, where he's going to have 3 attacks, strength 4, 4 on the damage. But it's also going to give some extra nice keywords there, where he's got that icon, which is going to be really nice for just adding some extra potential, where until the end of the battle round, you add one to the toughness characteristic of friendly fighters around him for a triple, which is, pretty good in a force that's already really tough. Now, of course, alongside we have the Rotbringer Sorcerer. This is, a little weaker version of Fecular Flyblown, but I really do like the idea of having, this nice Filthbringer's force full of Chaos Wizards. And so you've got some abilities here, and there's a lot of doubles and stuff to use with your Mystics. So you've got your Mystic Maggotkin of Nurgle, where you can use Stream of Corruption, which is really cool. Pick a visible enemy fighter within a number of inches, and roll a number of dice equal to the value of the ability on a 3+ until the end of the battle round. That fighter cannot make move actions or disengage. So pretty cool. You can do some nice sort of effects there. Now, you've also got Harbinger of Decay. I really like this miniature as he's able to stop your enemies moving around the table. He's got some really cool abilities available to him, and he's not too bad in close combat either. So you're going to get a decent amount of damage out of his sight, and he's going to be able to do some abilities that really play around with your opponent's movement, which is nice. Lastly, we have the Fomoroid Crusher. This is just an absolute beast, and you could put the Ogrod Myrmidon in here, or any really big, tanky, monstrous ally I think suits the Maggotkin of Nurgle nice. They don't generally pack out an awful lot of damage. You are very tough, but you're not the strongest. So I think adding something that can really do the damage, like that Fomoroid Crusher with that strength 6, 3/6 on the damage, and 2 attacks with his crushing fist is just nice. He's also toughness 6 and 35 wounds as well, so still fits in well with the rest of the Nurgle theme. And so here we have what we've gone for with a 1000 renown warband for the Maggotkin of Nurgle Rotbringers, using the Wurmspat as our core. Fecular Flybalone will lead our force. We've then got Gulgoch the Butcher and Sepsimus Plaguesworn in there, along with another Putrid Blight King with Blighted Weapon. These will form, you know, the big sort of fighting bunch of our force. And then we've got another Rotbringer Sorcerer, just because there are, you know, some cool abilities available to the Sorcerers. And also this means, you know, we can get out as many shooting attacks as possible into the force. Those nice short-range shooting attacks are going to be really good when our opponents are engaged with those Blight Kings in the center. And then we've got a Fomoroid Crusher rounding out the force. He's just going to be, you know, a nice big damage dealer, or when we're struggling to sort of get those Blight Kings through the enemy. They will hold up an enemy pretty well, but they will struggle to get through an enemy, and so that's where the Fomoroid Crusher comes in. He can either hurl some masonry around, or indeed just go in and punch things with his fists. This is 1000 out of 1000 renown, which is pretty cool, and 162 wounds, which is really high on the wound count for a force. You've just got so much meat in this force, which is why it's super important to get something like the Fomoroid Crusher or a decent damage dealer into the force. Another reason why I've gone for the Rotbringer Sorcerer there, as he's got the ability to not only do close combat damage, but range damage as well. If you've been playing with Maggotkin of Nurgle, or if you've tried out Fecular Flybalone and the Wurmspat in Warcry, let us know how you've gone, what you would do, and what you would add. What are your favourite allies for adding some damage to a Nurgle force like this? Let us know down in the comments below. That's the end of the video, everyone. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, drop us a comment down below in the comment section and let us know what you enjoyed about the video and what you'd like to see more of on the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me and other members of our little community here we have at Sinful Gaming, you can do so on our Discord server, which is linked in the video's description. Also linked in the video's description is our Patreon and YouTube members, where you can go to help support the channel and allow us to keep doing what we're doing. As a special thank you to our Patreons and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons: Christian Weir, Soren, Greenskins Gaming, Kenny Lower, Outer Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Nathan Fee, The Rising 8, Q Dynamic, Anthony B, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Derek, and Giappi390. And to our YouTube members: Green Roots Gaming, Kenton Young, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, David Ellsworth, Wolfric Nick, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, and Monty's Tabletop Terrain. And lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel. Thank you all for watching. Once again, stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the grey. Ciao for now, everyone.